नमस्कार माझ्या मराठी मित्रांनो. Today we are going to see how to build the UI for the ML demo, and this we can achieve with the help of the Gradio package. Recently we heard the news that Hugging Face acquired the Gradio and they integrated their all the transformer based model with Gradio, so you can easily show the demo very quickly. And I'll tell you, I know that there is a lot of difficulties the data scientist or the machine learning engineer face. They build the ML model easily. They retrain, they did all the things which makes the ML model perform quickly. But when the demo, we want to showcase the demo to the business persons or the stakeholders or the end users, then it is where they find difficulty because probably they don't have any UI expertise to build around that. And to solve these things issue, okay, I think Gradio is the best way to build the UI. You don't require to be a master of any HTML or any UI framework. It is just a one line Python code where you just need to pass the function name, input and output, and that's all. It will give the output in in well UI format. So let's not delay this and jump to the demo section. So first we will showcase, I'll show you on the Colab notebook, and then I'll also show you how you can execute this locally, and whatever the link is you are getting, you can share across the team so that they can access. So first and foremost important, okay, before that let's go to the website. This is a website of gradio.app, which is very easy to read, and you can find the documentation is very easy. As I said, this is for only the demo purpose. You can't use this UI for the production. Okay, so if you read this, Gradio is the fastest way to demo your machine learning model with friendly web interface so that anyone can use it and anywhere. This is the crux of the Gradio. You can share the link with anyone across the internet and they can use it and verify the your demonstration. Okay, also recently, as I heard, the Hugging Face course has also included the Gradio in their documentation, and they will give you the step by step way to integrate the Gradio with Hugging Face, how you can use with the NLP, how you can use with the computer visions, and many more. Okay, so I'm referring this documentation for today's demo. Most of the parts I'm taking from this, and let's jump to the execution. So first we need to install the Gradio. So simple command to install the Gradio is pip install Gradio. So I'm using the Google Colab because it is very easy, no need to install any other things. So for the easiness I'm using Google Colab, but I'll also show you in the locally how we can execute. So you install the Gradio app. Let's take the couple of minutes to install the Gradio. uh, it's depend on your internet how it went. Okay, now the kernel is connected, installing the Gradio is done. And first of all, before we are jumping to any machine learning model, we'll use simple function to how we can use, like for example, let's say hello, my name is Sainath. Okay, how we can do this? So let's first, before meanwhile this is going on, let's import the Gradio as a gr. Okay, and we'll write the simple function, let's say greet. Okay, and we are passing a variable name, and we are returning the hello with, and we are concatenating the string name. Okay, and after that, this is my function. So what I am trying to do, that I am passing a name to that function so that it will return hello Marathi ML or hello Sainath kind of stuff. Okay, so once initialize, let's initialize the object of the Gradio. So gr dot, and we have to call the method call as interface. So it's simple, gr dot interface, and then we have to pass the function. What is the function we have? We have greet as a function. Then I want my input box. Okay, I have to pass the input, and my input is a text type, so I mention the text. Second, I know that my output is a Okay, so let me, yeah, it's outputs. Okay, let's do the, here is, yes, is required, and my output is a text. Okay, as in, and then once this done, we have to launch this UI. See how it is easy, and once we'll enter, it will take few times to build the UI. Okay, I did a spelling mistake as usual, and let's do it. Demo.launch. So what is happening internally, it is creating the, you can use this link to run locally, but it also creating the external link which you can access. So you can execute here as well, or through the, so let's execute locally first. Let's say Marathi AIML, and when you click on submit, it must give hello Marathi AIML. Similarly, you can access outside the Google Colab as well. So you can just hit the, use that link, and it will take some time, and let's say this time, and this will give the output. See how the UI looks very promising, and it is very easy for the showcasing. So this is a very first, I can say, hello world program of the Gradio. Okay, now let's take few example of one of the uh, NLP problem. Okay, so I am doing some kind of text generation. Let's say I want to use the NLP based problem of text generation. So for that I am using HuggingFace transformer based library. So let's install the transformer. Okay, transformers, and it will take some time to install the transformer. So meanwhile, okay, now it's very fast, it's very quick, nice. So let's import the library. Okay, I need to restart, so it's very fast. So let's restart the runtime for the reflection. It's initializing, and now it's ready. So from transformers I have to import the pipeline. Okay, and then I have to call the model, call as a text generation, text generation. Okay, so I'm going to use the, okay, let me complete here, text generation. Okay, and then after that I'm declaring the function predict, and I'm passing the prompt. Okay, and here I have to make the sentence completion. So my model, I already initialized my model. I'm going to pass the text, my text is captured in the prompt, and whatever the result, it will capture in the generated text. So let's return generated text, and whatever the result, it will capture in the completion. So I have to return the completion, as it is simple, right? Yeah, I have did anything here, no, it's correct. Okay, and then, okay, so before using the Gradio, let's do the prediction. Okay, so let's say I like to play. Okay, and see what result we will get here. So what happened, it will first download the model, text generation model. So by default it will take the GPT-2 as the model, so it will first download the model, and once the model is downloaded, it will pass this text there, and it will give the result of a text generation. So let's see what the output we are getting here. So yeah, again the spelling mistake, I have did something. So what is that? Generated, okay, generated text. Okay, so I have to give the underscore, not the hyphen. So I hope this time it will be pretty fast. So see, it's already downloaded, so it not take much time. So I like to play with our hands, and these are the common reference to use the words pilgrim, which is a reference to ancient times, and blah blah blah. Okay, so see how it is easy to work with the HuggingFace library. okay, so you can use for your any kind of NLP based problem statement. Now, but our aim is to showcase. Now I cannot show this Jupyter notebook to the my end user because this looks some techy, but I want to showcase to the end user or the any business stakeholder who is from non-technical background. Okay, I can use a Gradio to, you know, uh, as a to show the result. So I insert gr, okay, Gradio as a gr, and I have to use the function called as interface. I have to pass my function as a predict, yeah, come, yeah, predict, and then I have to give my inputs as a text, and then outputs as a text, and then I'll say launch here. Okay, now okay, say I can say launch here as well. Okay, and as that's cool. Okay, let's try to execute. Okay, now it's running. It has already giving the UI, so let's use the UI. Okay, here it is. I'll use the new link. Yeah, it's loading. Now I have to give the okay, so let's say my favorite programming language. Okay, let me, okay, so let's see what comes. Yeah, so my favorite programming language is Java, and it's been around for centuries, and most of us don't even realize how much time. Okay, so this way it's very easy, okay, to get to to get the result. So one of the important things what happens actually, we are when we are using the Gradio, it's actually loaded the model locally. Okay, and from locally it creates the, you can say, you make your server, local server, as a web server, and from there you can access. Now if you can see, this links expires in 72 hours. Okay, so it will expire. Okay, it will not available, or as soon as you close this Jupyter this Google Colab, the link is not accessible. So this way you can achieve, but you can also add the many other things. Okay, for example, you can add picture or something like that. Okay, so I will use the same same here, and let's do some kind of changes here. So what we can do in the Gradio, let's see, I want to add some kind of description. So okay, so just to save the time, let me do the copy paste here. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm adding the description, but I'm also giving the image path. Okay, so once the UI open, you will find the image. Also I'm giving the some kind of title here, okay, to my web UI. So what I can do here, let me mention title, yeah, title, and let's say complete the sentence. Okay, and I'll add my description. I already mentioned the description, right? I have to give the description as description. Okay, and then comma. So let's see what we will get. Okay, so what I have did changes, only I added one image to my UI, and I'm also giving the title to my UI, and I this information I have did here. Okay, so let's execute now and see what kind of result we will see now, and you will understand the difference now. Let's, and here it is. Okay, now you can see it gives the title to my web page, ask me anything, and you can say doctor. Okay, so I'm planning to visit, and that's all. Okay, let's see what will come. Yeah, so I'm planning to visit our newest location this summer, and I will add 2 more items interest, and goes on. So see, this this also gives the promising, you can add, you can do the lot of customization. So it is not only the text, but you can do kind of with the computer visions also. I'll show the computer vision demo locally, but you can do the question answering, image segmentation. They have given the lot of example, speech verification. You can pass audio as a input, multiple audio, not only the single, but you can pass the multiple audio input. You mention what kind of output you want. So lot of things are available. I think you can visit this Gradio.app website and you will find the lot of things as per your requirement. So the crux, what I want to say, that this is very easy to build the UI. You no need to have any expertise in the HTML. It's just a Python code and use the appropriate functions. Now many question is that now this is running in the Google Colab, so that's why this link is accessible. Not, you can also run this code locally, and whatever the link is generated, that also you can access over the internet. So let me minimize this and let's go to the Visual Studio. So prior to that, what I have did, I just create my Conda environment. I install the what I can say Gradio in my Conda environment, and that's all. So if you can see, I already execute. So the best part of this Gradio, it's currently integrated with the Hugging Face, so you no need to do any kind of initialization. You can directly pass what kind of model you want to use. So just you need to say gr.interface.load, and then you have to give the what kind of model from Hugging Face you want. So you can just mention and then just say launch. But if you want that your UI must be accessible over the internet, then you have to mention the share is equal to true. So let's run the program, and it's just a one line code, guys. It's very simple. So let's run that and then you will understand. Okay, so let's say python .py. Okay, and let's see whether it is really accessible or not. I already run, you can see in the previous run, but let's run it. Yeah, the now it's giving the one of the local URL as well, and it also have given the public URL. Okay, public URL for the external user, local you can access the locally. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, now you can see here. So what actually this ML model did, it only remove the background. So let's experiment. I'm taking this image and it should remove the background. So let's execute it. It will load the model and it will remove the background. We'll see the result in some second. Yeah, so now see, it remove the background, and see how it is easy. Okay, you just, if you integrate this with Hugging Face, you just to load your model and this. But it is not only, you can use your own computer vision model too, with appropriate inputs, and that's all. I think, I hope now onwards you guys will not face a big issue whenever you want to do the demo to the end user or the stakeholder or anyone who are not from technical background, and you want to get rid of the Jupyter notebook to showcase the demo. Okay, till that time, stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll definitely come up with the new things which will make your ML works very easy. Thank you.